Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back to Heart Breathings. It has been a minute, I know. I am starting this video from our first Airbnb where we are in the St. Petersburg, Tampa, Florida area. And we have been here for a little over a week and I am just now kind of getting back on track with videos. This is the last week of Publish and Thrive and we have HB90 coming up and starting this weekend. So if you want to get in on that, I'll have all the info for you down below. But I thought it would be the perfect time to go ahead and show you what's in my travel stationery bag. So I have two bags that I purchased from Amazon. You can also get these, I think, from Home Shopping Network and from the Everything Mary website. So I'll link these down below. They are not like my absolute favorite design. I love the black, but the kind of orange and green flowers is not my favorite, but it was the best bag I could find after doing a bunch of research. And I've really loved the sturdiness and how much stuff I could pack into this bag, because let me tell you, it is stuffed, like completely stuffed. And this doesn't even include my laptop and my iPad and some of the other tech stuff like my cameras and my lighting, because those had to go into my backpack and a different bag. It also doesn't include my tarot journal and my 5-year journal from Hobonichi that I keep in my kind of witchy box. To say that out of the family, I have the most stuff would be an understatement, but I am running my business from the road, so that's kind of how I justify it. But I have completely packed so much of my planner stuff in here that it was almost difficult to repack it. And we don't have a whole lot of time left in this house, so we are going to be getting ready to get packed up soon anyway. Part of our plan is that whatever didn't get used during this couple of weeks period of the first Airbnb, we're going to actually either pack it up and take it to donation, or I'm going to send it to my cousin Kimberly to keep for me. But so far, there have only been a few things I haven't used out of here, so most of this is continuing on with me to our next stop. So let's get started. Let me show you. But first, I also wanted to say thank you so much for continuing to support me and this channel during this time of transition. If you're watching this and you're like, where is she? Why is she in an Airbnb? What's going on? I will link down below a video for you about travel hacks for planners, where I discussed kind of what happened to the house we were building and house we were renting and why we're kind of on the road for potentially the next 6 months or so. So I will have that down for you below, and let's get into what's in this travel stationery bag. Okay, so here's another look at the bags. So obviously I have them separated now. So we have this one smaller bag. It has a really nice zipper pouch in the front that's pretty long, and these zippers are really easy to open. It also has on the bottom a second zipper bag there, and then on the sides it has these D-rings, and it does actually come with a separate strap that you could wear this as like a crossbody bag. Then it has a really wide opening there in the main section, and then I have it like kind of decorated with some little tassels that make it cute, so you can kind of get a good idea of how big that pouch is there, as well as the one in front, which holds an entire notebook. So I'll show you in just a second like what all I have in these. But I love that the zippers are really kind of buttery smooth, so I can open them a lot of times just with one hand. And then there's this handy little like slip in the back where you can, as you saw at the beginning, slip it over that like wheeling kind of suitcase thing, the little back part of this bigger suitcase type one. So this is the one that has the wheels, and it has a front pocket, and then it has these side pockets where you can put some pins and various other things there. And then it also has this second side pocket on the other side that has some little elastics in it that you can put some of your tools and things like that. Then the main part of this like suitcase one is this Velcro section here. And this is kind of a neat little setup because you've got these top zippers, but then you also have these zippers on the side where you can open the entire thing up. Like if you wanted to just open the entire front and pack it that way instead of from the top down, you could do that. So there's zippers on both sides. And I think that is pretty cool.
I have a lot of stuff packed in here, so I'm kind of anxious to show you all of that.
Okay, so now that you've seen sort of the pockets and how the bags are arranged, I think the best way to do this is just to give you a top-down view and actually take everything out. So that's why I have this coffee table here, is I'm going to show you how much stuff fits in these 2 bags. It's slightly ridiculous, but it's going to be fun. So here we go. Okay, so we're gonna start with the smaller of the 2 bags, and we'll start with the outside pocket. So you've got this top pocket here, which for now, nothing is like most organized ever. I have just a couple of postcards. I do have some Post-it notes from Procrastiplanner, etc., that say to do, doing, and done. The postcards are just in case I send out giveaways. I have some Instax stickers because we brought our Instax camera. I have some well-kept wipes from Erin Condren that are just like for wiping off your devices or your glasses. And I have a couple of checkbooks here for my business in case I need to send off any checks or taxes. Then we have 2 of the new Post-it books from Erin Condren. I didn't get a chance to do a haul like I wanted to before I left, but these are the new Hello Kitty Erin Condren Collab Post-it notes, and I love them. So I've got those, and then there's also a Star Wars book, and so I have these as well, just kind of stuck here in the front, and that's what fits into this little space. But you could fit an entire pencil case or something like that in here too. It's pretty long. In this bottom pocket here, I'll turn it a little bit for you. It's big enough to fit an entire B5 Archer and Olive notebook. I debated on whether I wanted to bring this one. This is my B5 that's going to be my kind of witchy bullet journal. It has white craft and black pages in it. And I finally decided to bring it, even though I might not set this up until 2022. I wanted to go ahead and bring it. So that's an entire B5 notebook. I also have some stickers in here that I haven't yet put into my main sticker album, so I'll show you that pretty soon. And then some other things for kind of decorating my A5 journal. And then I have all of my business cards. So they're just kind of stuck in here. Like I said, not the greatest job of organization because we were so busy the last few days. So I probably should take some time to do more organization now that we're here and put some rubber bands or whatever around it. But I have my Heart Breathings business cards, and I have my Sarra Cannon business cards because I'm going to be speaking at the NINC conference in a couple of weeks, and I wanted to make sure I had business cards with me. So that's what fits in the outer pockets here. Then this main section of this smaller bag is specifically built to fit one of those big scrapbooking totes. So like if you've ever been to Michael's and you've seen the large scrapbooking page things that are the 16 by 16, it will fit in here perfectly. I did not bring one of those, however, but I do have a lot of other stuff stuffed in here. So first I have an entire pen case. This is the accordion file pen case from Erin Condren. It has 6 compartments, and this one is completely filled up with like acrylograph pens and pens that write well on black and craft paper. So this is going to be the main source of the painting and different things that I'll use for this witchy bullet journal. I also have some sections with some glue sticks, and again, some of the things that I'll be using, actually I need to go ahead and pull that one out, but some of the things that I'll be using for my main A5 journals over the next few months that just aren't ready yet. So it's a little bit of odds and ends, but mostly it's pens and things like adhesive tape. Now this usually stays out with me because this is my A5 planner that I'm using for the month of September. So I probably will go ahead and take that cloth and paper thing and put it in here so I don't forget to use it. But I do have it all set up for the month of September, including my September HB90 pages that I just had printed off at FedEx. Next, I have an Erin Condren folio. This is the 7x9 folio, and in it I have some stickers, and I have basically what is a Franken-planned monthly planner. So I only took the months through the end of December, and you can see I've been working on like editorial calendar and brainstorming and things like that. And then the entire back is an entire notebook full of pages along with some stickers in the back, and you can see Evie already decorated it. This I'll talk about more in the notebook challenge. Next, I have my Kindle. I have a Kindle Voyage, which I'm not even sure if they make these anymore. I've had it for several years. Might be time for an upgrade, but I have loved this one. So I've got all my books loaded into there. I have an additional Moleskine notebook that is not being used yet, but it's in here in case I need it. And you can see I've actually been using this, but this is an Erin Condren stand. That's just their acrylic stand, and it comes apart, which is great because then I can put it in really flat. But it's awesome because it will stand up on the desk, and this has become my little Kanban board for the trip. So I'll show you the rest of the solution in just a minute. So I told you we brought our Instax camera, so I think I have maybe 6 extra things of film. So we'll be slowly using these up as we go. I have my entire Delphonics pouch. Now this is a huge Delphonics pouch, and it has my Lavidriola Hello Kitty, which is numbered. It's 20 of 80. There were only 80 of these made, and I love it. So I've been having that on the end, all my little pins and different things here. If you guys want to see a kind of like what's in my Delphonics pouch video, I can show you. I have some washi tape here on the side, and then I also have most of my tapes and my Zig Clean Color dot markers in here, but I can do a more thorough walkthrough, but it's mostly pens in this one. And the final thing in here is just a Ziploc baggie that has other things that I'll use to decorate my A5 planner as we go throughout the few months. So it has some moon stuff, some extra paper clips, some extra alligator clips, and some Halloween paper clips, and some of these Erin Condren ones. So it's just kind of bits and bobs that I will use to kind of continue to switch up my planner a little bit and decorate a little differently. I also have some laminated book covers of mine because I use those when I'm doing some of my plotting.
Okay, so here's an overall look of all the stuff that fit into that one bag. It's a lot.
And now we have the entire second bag. Now this one has these 2 zippers that come all the way down on the sides, and then they do have a little bit of Velcro here, but I've been having a hard time making it completely fit. So we're going to start with the outer pockets again. So on this side we have, well, both sides we have pockets that go all the way down. So they open all the way up, and then inside they just have a few. This side has just a couple. It's 4 elastic pieces. So inside I've got my single hole punch and a pair of scissors with a cover on them. I have my holder for my phone for like a selfie stick. And then I have my washi tape book. Now you guys saw that I had planned to take most of my washi collection and put it in here, and I just didn't end up getting the time to do all the ones I wanted to do, but I got, you know, a good amount in here. So I'm just gonna keep those as is, even though I didn't fill it all the way up. When it comes to this middle section here, it's mostly notebooks that just kind of got stuffed in, but I have one of these clips. That's one of my larger ones. I also have my Samsung earbuds. These are my Galaxy earbuds, so I use these a lot. You'll see that I had put in a few little items that came from the Erin Condren surprise box. I literally got it the day we were leaving. So I grabbed the things I really wanted to use, including this metal asterisk pen holder clip. Haven't opened it yet. This is something we had to buy once we got on the road. It is a SD card reader that goes from USB to SD card so that I can move my footage from this camera that I'm using onto my laptop. I have an A6 Stylogy notebook that I had only partially used before, and I want to see if I can start using this for daily affirmations, but I haven't started using it yet, but this is on the list to be used. So you'll see more about this in the notebook challenge. I have just a small Hello Kitty notebook that has pages that I can kind of rip out of it if I want to just make some quick notes. Plus it's super cute. This is going to seem a little bit excessive, but I do have 2 of these Hello Kitty tabs things because I've been going through them and I've already used up an entire book. And so I wanted to bring a lot of them because I do use them a lot. So I do for now have 2 of those, plus they fit perfectly in this side pocket. I have an entire set of stickers from Erin Condren. So these are sticker books that I collected over the years that I have been using in various ways in my notebooks. So I have this in a sticker book that I got off of Amazon last year. I also have a couple other notebooks. So this is one of the new Star Wars Erin Condren notebooks. This is the vegan leather one that has Princess Leia on it, as well as my initials. Inside, it is just plain lined paper, but I do want to use this maybe a few months till I get to it, but I've got this one in there as well. And this is one of my favorite notebooks. It says choose kindness, happiness, friendship. And this is one of their new Hello Kitty notebooks that actually has some of the Sanrio characters on the pages, which I really love. Like the Star Wars ones, they don't have any of the characters on there. It's just plain blank pages. But this has all perforated pages with like Pochaco and Choco Cat and Tuxedo Sam and some of the other characters. So it's pretty cool to see that in here. And it's a lot of pages, so I had to bring that with me. It's cute on the back too. In the bottom, I have some things that have kind of fallen out of stuff, like some stickers, a glasses cleaner, this little baby Yoda from Coffee Monsters Co., and some other little clips. So I'll need to find a better home for those. And then I also have some Disney countdown stickers. We'll be going to Disney in October around Halloween, so I want to use these. I printed them out before we left. On the opposite side, we have another zipper that goes all the way around and opens up this entire section. Another item that I was not able to properly do a haul on that I have loved are these mini gel pens. So I will tell you right now, they have two sets of these in their new collection. One is just this entire set of mini gel pens in a ton of different colors, and some of them are glitter colors, but the other is a Hello Kitty set that I think only has 8. But these, especially the bright ones and the white one, these look so good in the black paper. I was shocked, but I will show you an example of this in the notebook challenge because they are super, super cool. Highly, highly recommend these mini gel pens. Plus they come in a really cool case. I have this little Hello Kitty date book that I track some of our family things in. And then I have some of my Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 plot notes that just come from a variety of different books that I've studied on plotting. So those are in here on index cards. And then I just have these tabs that I've been using from Erin Condren. There's one falling out. You can also see a handful of markers here that I'm not going to take out, but this is 5 of the brush pens from Erin Condren and 4 of the Crayola Super Tips that I use most often. I know you saw it before, but it does have this cool like suitcase handle, and it does have wheels on the back, so that makes it easier to carry around. One thing they don't have in this version that they did have in a previous version is they used to have a thing like a strap so that you could put this up and then strap this section here up so that it would hold up and stay up, and they for some reason have stopped doing that, and I really wish they would have brought that back because it is definitely annoying when I'm trying to roll through it that it just continues to like flap over, but that's probably one of my only complaints. So this part is definitely packed. So I have another one of the accordion cases from Erin Condren. This one's more colorful, so you've probably seen it in some of my Instagram photos. This has all of my markers and highlighters. It has extra pen refills for my favorite pens. It has my corner rounder and some glue sticks and my adhesive tape. All of my Erin Condren dual tip markers and things like that. Also some of my Stabilo markers and some pencils. I have some Hello Kitty and My Melody pencils, as well as some of my favorite Papermate ink joys. And I do have some extra things in here, like extra ollie clips that I'll use with my planner later. I have a little Erin Condren pen case, or scissors. So this is maybe a little bit redundant because like I don't necessarily need this pair of scissors and this pair of scissors. So I probably overpacked in that respect. So don't judge me. My solution to the washi tape, since I didn't have time to put everything in that book, was this very large pouch I got from the warehouse sale from Erin Condren. And I actually really love it because this color pink matches my Gilio cover perfectly, and it fits a ton of washi in here. I'm not sure how many washis I have, but I just kind of picked my favorite ones as I was packing and threw them in here. And I did try to pick ones that seemed as much as possible like mostly used, so that hopefully I can get rid of them and maybe buy new ones as I go. Like this crow one is kind of, or birds I guess, is one of my favorites, and it's almost used. So once that's used, maybe I can go buy some new ones. So I've got a washi bag. I pulled this out briefly, and I did a setup video on this as well, but this is my B6 Stylogy in a Gilio Appunto blush croc cover. I have it all set up so nicely, and I have actually been really using this almost on a daily basis. I've been doing my tarot draw here, and this is basically my daily notes for various things that are going on, as well as some course notes that I'm taking. So I'll show you this more in the notebook challenge coming up this weekend. For time tracking, since I wasn't able to bring my full time tracking planner, I have my Timular device, and the base of it is somewhere locked inside here, so I'll find it as we go through. But this is just an 8-sided device, kind of a pyramid shaped device that connects to my phone, and whatever side I put it on, so if I lay it like this, then it'll be tracking my heart breathing's tasks. If I lay it like this, it's tracking my courses. And so I can track my time with this, and it does it digitally. So if you want to see a video on how this is working for me, because I did try the time flip too, and I tried the Timular, and I prefer this. So if you want to see a video on that, let me know in the comments. So this is another Erin Condren pouch. This has all of my tabs and edgers. So when I'm doing, I also have a couple little clips in here, but this is mostly tabs and things like that that I use to mark the edges of my pages. And I've been pulling into this, like it seems a little extra to have a bunch of tabs, but I've been using something from this every single day since we've been on the road. This is another little section that has some extra like cloth and paper tabs and things like that I will work my way through as we go. So this is a Bandeau pouch that has a little poof from Simply Gilded, one of the subscription boxes. And this thing is filled to the brim with Hobonichi Weeks stickers, which is what is in my wallet. And then a bunch of vellum and acetate that I've been using inside that Stylogy, and some other stickers like Procrastiplanner and some others like some journaling cards and things that I have in here. And this also is something I've been using every single day since we got on the road. Of course, in order to customize my planner as we go, I also have my 6-hole punch for my A5 pages. I brought a second A5 planner. I've kind of discussed this a little bit, but you guys know if you've been around my channel for a while that I love to switch out my planner every single month, and I'm not going to be able to bring obviously like 6 different planners with me. So I just brought 2. The one that you saw that was the pink one is the one I'm currently using. So all of my extra pages that I have, like the entire Q4 planner and some of my Erin Condren pages for the rest of the year, are all stored in here. This is one of the newer Kiki K quilted planners, and then I just have some extra like cloth and paper inserts and Kiki K inserts here. And I've been storing all of that in the dust pouch that it came with, so it doesn't damage the planner when I'm bringing it in and out. Next, I have a set of Erin Condren Hello Kitty collab folders. Some of these are not being used yet, but they may be used as we move forward, and they don't take up much space. But I do have 4 that are being used pretty regularly. So this one is holding my pages of Demons Forever, which I'm currently reading live on my Sarra Cannon channel. So I've got the pages in here for that. And then I also have basically my Kanban board is in here. So on this folder, this is my to-do stuff, and this is the stuff that's done. And then the stuff that's currently in progress is going on that Erin Condren acrylic board that you saw. So this is kind of my 3 sections of the planner: is to do, then doing is on the acrylic, and done is over here. So I am really enjoying this, and I think it's working out well for me so far as a travel Kanban board. I have a few extra covers for my Erin Condren notebooks, like including one for Halloween that's coming up, and some of this new Hello Kitty ones that just came out. This was an item from the surprise box for fall, and it's basically a little weekly thing that stands up like a weekly folio. I haven't used this yet, so if I end up not using it just yet, I'll probably send it to my cousin and use it when I get home, whenever we pick a home or get settled. But I did bring it with me because it was brand new and I just wanted to see if I would use it. I haven't used it yet, but it's super cute. This is another one of the large folios, and inside I have my teacher planner. So I've got some more of my color coordinated Erin Condren dual tip markers and some of my teacher planner stickers. And then we have the teacher planner that we've been using for homeschool for Andrew, which actually just started this week. So that is all in here, along with the customized stickers that I got from the Erin Condren website. And last but not least, I have this Amy Tangerine folder. So, or I guess this is an Avery Amy Tangerine 3-ring binder. That is where I have all of my stickers. And I did do a quick Instagram reel, if you want to go follow me over there at Heart Breathings on Instagram, where I showed how I did this. But basically I took all of my small stickers from like Studio Adorkable and Procrastiplanner and Copy Monsters Co. and Paper and Milk and just all my favorite shops, and I organized them according to theme, and I put them inside these little photo album sleeves from Amazon. I have all of this linked in my Amazon store, all of this like binder and the photo pages. And so far this is working out extremely well. And I was able to bring most of my stickers with me, even though it does make my bag pretty heavy.
So here is a look at everything that fits in those two bags, like all put out, stretched out on the coffee table. As I am looking at all of it, I'm realizing this is probably pretty crazy to those of you who don't have as many stationery supplies. But in terms of taking my entire huge office and packing it in those two bags, I'm pretty proud of myself. And I feel like I did a pretty good job considering.
Okay, so that is a look inside all of the amount of stuff that fits into these two small bags. And of course, this does take up about the size of an entire suitcase in the back of our car. So I'm very glad that we ended up buying a new car because it would not have fit otherwise. And of course, some of this stuff probably is greatly unnecessary, but I did pare down as much as I felt I could. And I feel like over the course of the trip, I will continue to pare down and let go of things that I don't need. But I was just thinking about like, I don't know if I'll be back to my normal things in 6 months or even a year. And so I brought things that I thought would still continue to bring me joy and help me run my business and keep my basic planner system the way that it has been for the past several years without too much disruption to that. So we'll see how it evolves over the course of the next several months. But so far, this is everything that I brought, and I'm looking forward to showing you a little bit of an inside look at the actual notebook challenge. I will be recording that video hopefully later today or tomorrow, so that will go up sometimes this weekend or early next week. Thank you again for your patience in me getting these videos out a little bit off schedule, but hopefully we're going to be getting back to a schedule pretty soon because we have Preptober coming up in the month of October, and the NaNoWriMo Diaries will be back for the month of November. So I hope you're looking forward to that. I have a ton of new videos coming out for you during the October-November time period. So I'm really looking forward to that and kind of showing how I'm getting into writing routines as we're on the road instead of in our normal space and that kind of thing. If you want to see a look at the tech stuff that I brought, like the things I brought for my writing, like my laptop, my keyboard, any of my like microphones and things like that, let me know in the comments that you want to see more in-depth videos on that kind of thing. And if you want to see some videos on my routines that I'm getting set up as we're here on the road, that would be a fun video to make as well. I also briefly wanted to mention that the HB90 course starts this Sunday. So if you have been wanting to take that, have not had a chance to do any videos kind of reminding you. So this is your reminder that you only have a handful of days to sign up. I will close registration on Sunday at noon Eastern time. So I will put all the details of that course down below, but this is your last chance to get in before Q4, where we are going to end 2021 stronger than ever. So if you're already signed up or you're an alumni, I can't wait to work with you again during this round. The Q4 planners are also available on Etsy already, so I will leave all those links and details for you down below. Thank you for all your awesome messages and encouragement, especially over on Instagram and here on my YouTube channel. I just adore you guys. Thank you for 46,000 subscribers, and hopefully here's to many more over the years to come. All my love to you guys, and I will see you in the Notebook Challenge later this weekend. Bye.